ICE is mobilizing 300 officers in downtown Chicago today. You can see Border Patrol agents in video patrolling along the Chicago River. So this move comes amid growing tension over Operation Midway Blitz, which the Trump administration claims is a crackdown to get dangerous criminals off the streets. News Nation's Mills Hayes is on the ground in downtown Chicago for us. So Mills, what are you seeing? What's the very latest there?
Hi, Kelly. Well, Border Patrol agents are making their presence known in their Marine units along the Chicago River, as well as walking in groups of 20 to 50 agents down Michigan Avenue. We saw Border Patrol Chief Gregory Bovino out there as well, leading the pack. And as this was happening, lots of tourists and residents were taking pictures and confused, trying to figure out why there were so many federal officers on the ground. And of course, Chief Bovino there as well. And we asked him about what they were doing in downtown Chicago. And he told me they're walking downtown to keep the community safe. And we asked him about how long Operation Midway Blitz will last. And he says it's going to last as long as it takes to accomplish the mission.
It's been a smorgasbord of activities. A lot of folks, I'd say the majority, are actually glad we're here. They are congratulating us, saying it's about time you're here. Especially those inner city residents here in Chicago are very glad we're here, because oftentimes they're up against that vast illegal migration that took place over the past 4 years. They're the ones dealing with the violence perpetrated by illegal aliens, trained to Aragua, violent gang members that are here in Chicago.
But we spoke with tourists who captured this picture of a family being detained by Border Patrol agents near Millennium Park. They tell me that the baby was crying and that they heard about all the violence in Chicago, but have not felt unsafe until they saw federal officers walking around with guns, and they are not the only ones who feel that way.
That was pretty alarming, just to see a group of masked guys walking around with ARs, silenced ARs. It's pretty intimidating, especially for people here.
If you are a federal agent, why are you hiding behind a mask instead of hiding behind a badge? You might as well go ahead and just, anybody can dress up as an ICE agent and be like, well, I'm here to detain you for no reason. The next thing you know, people are going missing.
Right before we spoke with Chief Bovino, we did hear a woman pass by agents and tell them thank you. Now, Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson putting out a statement saying he's aware that federal agents are in downtown, and he says that this is unnecessary and that this move by the Trump administration doesn't make the city any safer. Kelly?
So, Mills, you were at those ICE protests yesterday, and now we're learning more about some of the arrests we saw, even some of them play out live on our air.
Right, we saw it right there, and it was a pretty chaotic scene yesterday throughout the day. It was really about 8:30 at night when we saw things start to kick off. Now, DHS says that they have arrested 11 protesters, and some of them, they say, were armed. And in fact, when this all played out, this was happening at that ICE facility in the Chicago suburbs. We did see those protesters mostly peaceful. They were dispersed around 8:30, and we did not hear the warning behind the 100-plus group of protesters, but rewatching video, you can hear officers tell the group to back up. Border Patrol used less lethal weapons like tear gas and pepper spray balls to break up protest groups. The Department of Homeland Security says that they recovered 2 guns from the arrested demonstrators. They're also investigating several objects that they believe could be explosives. And Border Patrol officials also telling us there that they made over 40 arrests as far as ICE enforcement operations just yesterday. And that, of course, doesn't include those protesters arrested either. But a lot of frustration over what we're seeing here in Chicago, Kelly.
Yeah, and we saw that play out yesterday, no doubt. News Nation's Mills Hayes. Mills, thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our News Nation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.